Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. Uh, Today I'm going to present my Tech Talk video. My name is Manikant Reddy. My roll number is 22951 A6238. I am from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, located in Dundigal. Um, I am studying BTech third year, second sem, cybersecurity specialization. So today I want to explain the subject called compiler design. I took one topic called internet immunity and the freedom to the code. So so this is the topic. So yeah, uh, the internet has evolved revolutionary global communication, information sharing and innovation. However, as digital technologies advance, government and corporations impose regulations that impact internet immunity and freedom to code. These issues are central to debates on online freedom, cybersecurity, copyright laws, and open source development. What is internet immunity? Internet immunity refers to protection for online platforms, developers, and users against legal liability for content hosted or shared online. This concept is closely tied to legal protections for internet platforms, anonymity and privacy rights for users, freedom from censorship and over-regulation. What is freedom to code actually? Freedom to code refers to the right of individuals and organizations to write, share, and distribute software freely without unnecessary legal and political or corporate restrictions. It involves open source software development, the ability to use, modify, and distribute code, protection against legal actions for writing, encryption, security, or decentralized software, legal framework, and internet immunity. Governments worldwide regulate internet content and services through liability, protections, data laws, and censorship rules. The most debated laws regarding internet immunity include Section 230, part of the Communications Decency Act, protects online platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter from being held legally responsible for user generated content, allows, allows platforms to moderate content while retaining immunity. The pros of this legal framework and internet immunity encourages free speech and innovation, protects the startups and platforms from excessive lawsuits, enable user-generated content, and a cons of the legal framework and internet immunity is some platforms may allow harmful content to spread, hate speech, or misinformation. Governments argue that immunity should not apply to platforms promoting illegal activities. And second, in that only, EU Digital Service Act, European Union Service Act. This is a European Union's counterpart to Section 230, platforms must remove illegal content. Platforms must remove illegal content but retain some immunity of user posts. Heavier regulations on large tech companies like Google, Meta, Amazon, or Facebook, or Twitter, YouTube, like this. These companies have heavier regulations on large tech companies. The freedom to code and open source development, the ability to write and distribute code freely is crucial for innovation, cybersecurity, and privacy. However, legal restrictions on encryption software licenses and government surveillance threaten this freedom. And third one is open source software and licensing. Open source projects like example Linux, Git, Apache allow anyone to view, modify and contribute code. Key licenses include GPL, requires any modified version to remain open source. MIT license permits commercial use with minimal restrictions. Apache license allows open source projects with patent protection and threats to the open source freedom. Patent lawsuits, corporations suing open source projects for intellectual property violations. Regulatory restrictions, some governments ban security tools like encryption software. The debate over software freedom is some argue that all code is speech and should be protected under free expression laws. However, government regulate software that enables cybercrime, malware hacking tools, allows untraceable transactions, cryptocurrency mixes, support privacy beyond government control, strong encryption. And the US, the EFF, Electronic Frontier Foundation, defends encryption as protected speech. And in the China, developers of private privacy tools face legal actions under cybersecurity laws. Case studies, internet immunity and freedom to code in action. GitHub versus government censorship. GitHub, the world's largest open source platform, has been blocked or restricted in countries like China and Russia. Government argue that hosting censorship circumvention tools violates national security laws. GitHub copyleft policies help preserve coding freedom by keeping project accessible. The encryption debate, Apple versus FBI, actually. In 2016, the FBI demanded Apple unlock an encrypted iPhone used in criminal investigations. Apple refused, arguing that creating a backdoor weaknesses user privacy and enables surveillance. The case highlighted the tension between security laws and digital freedom. And third one is open AI and AI regulation. The AI generated content, code text images raises copyright and liability questions. Some government want AI regulation to prevent misuse, deepfakes, automated hacking tools. Should AI generated code be regulated like traditional software? The debate continues. The future of the internet immunity and software freedom with increasing government intervention, corporate influence, and cybersecurity threat, the future of the internet immunity and freedom to code remains uncertain. The challenges are more government surveillance and more regulations, platform liability laws may force over censorship, restrictions on encryption and cybersecurity research, and possible solutions are strengthening global policies that protect open source software, defending Section 230 like protections to preserve online platforms, promoting cybersecurity laws that balance safety and privacy, supporting Open Internet Coalition's EFF, Mozilla Free Fire, Free Software Foundation. The conclusion is that internet immunity and freedom to code are essential for free expression, innovation, and digital rights. However, government, corporations, and legal systems continue to challenge these freedoms through content moderation laws, software restrictions, and cybersecurity policies. Key takeaways: the Internet immunity protects platforms from legal liability but faces regulatory scrutiny. Freedom to code ensures developer can write and share software, but is restricted in some areas. Global laws vary widely affecting open source softwares, encryption, and cybersecurity research. The balance between the internet freedom and regulations will shape the future of digital rights. Thank you. Thank you so much.